Watch till the end to get a special treat. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
In this lesson, let's go over some flag designs now. Flag designs are pretty popular. So we're just going to get our flag blank here and our little snake. We're going to make a "Don't Tread on Me" here. You know, ironically, God, this thing's all over the freaking internet now, but hard to believe, but I was the first. The very first. Everybody stole that thing. Anyway, irrelevant. I've actually since fixed it because I think it's retarded because the teeth are backwards, and yeah, so almost like somebody in high school to agree with that. It's a long time ago. Anyway, yep, I was the first. Okay, not the point. So how we're going to do this one is we're going to right click, duplicate, change the color of it, send it to the back, hold Control, hit 0. Now we're not going to grow it too big, but just a little. So I only hit it twice. I'm going to grab both of those, highlight both of those, come over here. Actually, I'm going to grab all three and put it on my storyboard here. So we're going to grab the flag, come up here to our layers tool, send it to the back. Grab the snake, put it where we might want it. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to grab the top one and move it off. And grab the bottom one, highlight them both in the flag, come up here to hit Path, and hit Difference. Now that cut it out. Going to move our snake out of the way. Double click this. Now I'm going to zoom in, and everything that is not the flag, I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to delete. And this is going to be kind of monotonous for a minute. We're just going to delete all these pieces that aren't attached to the flag itself. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Just going to zoom out, grab our selection tool. We're going to grab our snake, we're going to put it in here where we want it. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, and I just want to position him where he's not touching anywhere, where he's got a white outline. That looks pretty good. Now you can spend a lot of time on this if you want. I mean, this can get pretty monotonous. So now that we have our snake positioned where we want it, we are going to go over here, and every stripe on the flag we're going to zoom into. I'm going to hit the flag, I'm going to double click it, and I am going to grab these 3 nodes that are on the end, and I'm just going to make it touch the snake. Same with over here. We're just going to pull it straight across till you can't see through it. You see how we did that? And you're just going to do it with all of these pieces. And if you only highlight the flag, it won't do anything to the snake's nodes. So there's an extra straggler there. I'm just going to delete it. I'm just going to grab these, pull it over. Now this one you might have to do a little bit differently because you got these. Well, we'll leave it alone actually. We'll fix that later. We're going to grab these, pull it over until it's touching his tongue. Just these last 3. Pull it straight over. Right here, do the same. And you're just going to do this with all of the stripes. highlight those nodes, pull it over. And I think that's all of them. So then we're going to back out of here, grab our selection tool, highlight absolutely everything, go path, union. Now we're going to double click it and hit our nodes tool, and we are going to zoom back in. You see how we had this spot here that didn't quite get done right? We're just going to zoom in, and we are going to delete these nodes so there's no oops, grabbed too many there. And we're just going to delete those. We might delete this one too. Just make that straight on with the flag. But you get the idea what we're doing here. So we just put the snake in the flag. Now we can put some text in there, which, you know, you can be whatever you want, DTOM or don't tread on me. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit, pull this down, change that to black. And I'm just going to double click that. I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to grab my text tool and pull this out a little bit so I can see what it's going to look like here a little bit better. And I'm just going to sift through these till I find a font. Just till I find something that I kind of like. Just shrink that back down, go back over here. Just going to zoom into my project. Now, I'm going to put this up here and see where I want it. So I might want it, I'm going to change color here. Get this out of the way. Maybe I'll zoom in just a little bit more. And I'm just going to pick a size that this looks good. Now I want it kind of in between these two stripes, and maybe I want it in the middle. So I'm just going to go like this, grab my alignment tool, align it to the center. Now I might change this to red. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to come up here to my layers tool. I'm going to send it to the back. You know, maybe I'm actually going to change it to green. It's green. I click green. You just can't see it because it's behind there. So I'm going to zoom in here so I can see how thick I'm doing that. I'm going to hold Control and I'm going to hit 0 like we've been doing. And you can see that the flag is in the middle of them because I sent it to the back, and I should have sent it just one layer down. But let's just do that until the majority, just till it looks good there. I'm going to deselect everything, just select the flag, and I'm going to send the flag to the back because I made a mistake in the first place. Now that we have our text the way that we want it, we're going to grab just the red, we're going to duplicate it, we're going to pull it off here, we're going to select both of these, go path, difference, then we're going to put this back on there, highlight both of those two things, center it, vertical and horizontal, select just the red, and hold shift and select the flag as well. Come back up here to path, difference. Now that cut it out of the flag. Just going to zoom out just a little here, highlight it all, go to path, union, and that looks pretty sweet. Now we're going to have to clean this up a little bit. Grab our box tool, We're going to need to make some bridges, and you can bridge this however you want. I mean, there's lots of ways to do this. I might have, actually, in hindsight, I might have chose a different font than this. Something that had a little fatter of a center of letters. Because that R is not going to look good like this. But you get the idea what we're going for here. Maybe we'll fix this in a second. Duplicate. Oh, that A. Ugh. Yeah, I should have picked a different font. But we're going to do the best with what we got here. So we got our letters bridge. We're just going to highlight the bridges. Object. Path. Combine. Hold down Shift. Select our flag. Path. Union. Now all those are in there, but I don't like that those are so bleh. And you might want to clean those letters up a little more than that, but you get the idea what we're going for here. So you can do a lot of flag designs like this. I mean, you can put Trump's face on it. I mean, I don't know, Elon Musk and Doge, Nancy Pelosi's a drunk. Anyway, whatever. Lots of things you can do with this. Anyway, you get the idea. Let's move on to the next lesson.
What if I told you that mastering CNC plasma sign design and becoming a master at sales and marketing your work doesn't require expensive software or years of experience? You don't need to be a tech wizard. You just need the right tools, the right tutorials, and a proven step-by-step roadmap. I built my CNC plasma business from the garage with a 2-foot by 2-foot plasma table up to a 5,000 square foot full-blown metal fab shop, and now I'm giving away the exact tools and pathway to how I did it. Inside is all of the information I wish I had when I first started 7 years ago. This includes a free Inkscape drawing tutorial video set that teaches you how to draw, design, and prep your files for plasma cutting like a pro, start to finish. And I'm also unlocking access to our CNC Plasma Sales Masterclass, where you'll learn how to turn your hobby into a full-blown, profitable business. When you click the link below, you'll get instant access to our step-by-step Inkscape training, ready to cut SVG sign files, our plasma sign pricing calculator, a free QuickBooks Masterclass to track your sales, our complete CNC Plasma business roadmap, and my exclusive member-only content that I will never post on YouTube. Inside, you'll find tons of downloadable files and private video lessons waiting for you. If you're ready to stop guessing, if you're tired of endlessly searching YouTube, and ready to finally build a CNC plasma business that pays you what you're worth so that you can go full-time and quit your day job, you can escape the rat race just like I did, and I'm going to show you how. Click the link below in the description, sign up for free, and I'll see you inside.